Hi, Mom.
Part 2
Yeah,
about the life.
this is my mom, by the way. Say hi, Mom.
Hello. Part 2 about the
This
music.
is part two, everybody. Yay.
Oh, we live. Okay.
Oh, Mom!
What's up, live people?
No, Mom!
Who's in the live?
Mom! Don't mind her, don't mind her.
Hello, Gloxy.
Video games.
No. We're working on, I'm helping him with a song.
Oh,
He's
do
got
you
to.
sing? Or you play music?
I mean, like, I'm working on the instrumental for, Emilia.
Because you're the producer.
No, Mom, enough!
You produce music.
Mom, enough! Don't mind this, everyone. She's just my mother.
Oh wait, how many people are we talking about here?
Just
Okay, I'll leave you alone.
Hey, hi, Mom.
Okay, I'm gonna go get food without you.
Wait, no, Mom. Be sure to get me something.
Well, this was unexpected. I didn't know this was gonna. Anyways, on to the clip. So, you,
Yes.
Yeah.
feliz cumpleaños, Wally. You turned 14. Yo.
My bad.
Good.
Hold on. I would like to show the viewers something real quick, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I don't mind.
All right. Let me present my screen real quick. All right. You should be able to see the screen on. All good. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. This is the song that I'm doing an English cover for. This is one of the songs from a rhythm game that I play. It's called Colorful Stage. If you don't um play it, I would recommend you get into it because it is really fun, at least for me. So don't look at me like that, Mom. Don't you look at me like that. Anyways.
Don't play hard or expert.
Oh, frick. What happened to my mouse? Oh, my mouse just died. My mouse just died. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm just going to use a trackpad because why not? Mom! Anyways, there is an instrumental that goes with it if you would like to hear it. Oh, let me just pull it up real quick.
Of course they want to hear it.
Mom? Mother!
Yes, son. How may I assist you?
Oh, this is my mom, everybody.
You are my mother. Oh, my mother, you listen to me. You listen to me.
No,
I am your mother.
enough. What up? There's ads.
Oh, I hate ads.
All right. So if you can hear it, can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it. I can hear it. It's perfect.
I think there's about like 12. No, wait, no, it's 7 measures to start. 4. Hopefully, you can see the lyrics here. The bitter pouring rain that falls upon my face, it mixes with the tears and washes them away. I heard a distant voice there laughing through the pain, even that crimson sky that never was the same. And as I've grown, I found myself encased in all these lies. They trickle out so easily before I realize. And in this life, this suffering I've heard so many times. But yet the hate won't stop. It lingers behind. And the setting sun is just so it can seem to stop myself crying. And I pray the tears will take away. No, wash it away. The pain. And then here, I just leave it here. I think just managing the. And then here comes verse 2, I think. No, wait, nope. Just wait for it. It's gonna be a tiny bit long. Now everything I have inside is filled with scars you've left behind. Just stop it, please. I don't want to continue. If you're leaving me, so go away and take the pain. They were only burdens anyway. That's what I think and try to say. And yet I want to hold you all the same. And then I need to hydrate.
I'm gonna say, you need some water.
Your voice is slowly fading out of sight, disappearing in the crimson twilight. Surely it will keep on fading slowly into the night and vanishing to the night. But the sky above it seems just out of reach as it washes me away in memory. Maybe then it can erase your presence out of my mind. I'm crying, the clouds break away, high up in the sky, and tears pour down, filled with light. They're cold in the dark, I still cling desperately as you slowly fade from my memory. And that's pretty much it. The instrumental goes on from there, and yeah, cool. Yay!
Impressive, Cookie.
That was amazing.
Thank you, mother.
I'm your number one fan. When you get rich, you better remember me.
Oh, that's crazy. When I get rich is crazy.
I recorded that. That's actually pretty good.
You recorded that?
Yeah.
You still post that?
I will.
No! Don't post that, mother! Don't post that!
I am your mother. I do these things.
No! Please don't! Come on! You know I don't like singing for you know. Okay, fine. I'll admit, like that. This one was live, but like, there's a difference.
You know this live is gonna be on my channel.
Ooh, let me know that channel.
Got it. That's my mother for you.
Funny mother.
And I'm a cool mom.
That was impressive.
Yay! It's just the most unhinged reaction to like something so like you're praising me for like having like you're just singing and like it's I don't even know what to say. It's just random crap that I just spit out.
So as we move forward, whoa,
What?
Suki, here, he, or she, I don't know.
Get out.
He is gonna be the producer of my new song that I'm working on. So I'm gonna give him credit, and if he wants to, he can voice in some of the lines.
Oh, I'm about to bring the house down with this one.
So as we move on, we are gonna work on the beats and the instrumental. Take out your skills.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. So, anyways, what were we talking about?
We are talking about this.
What? Okay. Good.
Suki.
Anyways, yes. Oh, frick. Let me enlarge because why not? Yes. As we were talking about in the last stream.
First part, but yeah.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know, just say something or I don't know.
Something.
Wow.
I couldn't resist. I'm sorry. Verse 1. I was 4 years old with curls to my knees, running through the yard like the wind through the trees. That's actually a really good rhyme you have there between the first verse and the second. Oh wait, no, that's the first line of verse 1 and the second line of verse 1. Then the scissors came down and the hair hit the floor, but that wasn't the only change knocking at my door. So what I think that is just like a lot of changes happening within your life and like you're explaining it through like the hair getting cut and their hair hitting the floor, because the hair hitting the floor kind of just like symbolizes like it's final, like, and it's already happened and you can't really do much to change it. And
Yeah.
then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then line 5, my stomach in knots, pain I couldn't explain. Line 6, doctors said my insides had twisted again. So could you care to elaborate on that, Mr. Amira?
So I could not I couldn't remember the exact age I was, but I do know I was like around, I think, 5 years old. Because
Right,
around that time, I had this a problem with my intestines that instead of like separating, they were overlapping. So it
right,
felt like they were twisted. And every time I tried to eat, instead of swallowing the food, I would I would like vomit it out. Like I would feel the pain so much.
right.
I
Yeah,
even have the scar to prove it.
yeah, and right, yeah. So like 6, 7, line 7 and 8. Only I didn't know words for the things I felt. Only Spanish on my tongue, but English was dealt. So like you already elaborated on that in the last stream. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So let's move on to the pre-chorus, and like you also elaborated on line 9 in the pre-chorus. They said say they are, but it just wouldn't come. You said in the last stream that like you kind of have like a slight problem with your speaking ability, and you can't really pronounce R's like that very well. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Therapist talking, but I felt so numb. I learned a new language to make them see, but I lost a piece of the old me. That's a really good rhyme you have there, I would say. Make them see and of the old me. That's a really good line that just connects, like intertwines with each other. So let's talk about that. I learned new language to make them see, but I lost a piece of the old me. So what does that mean?
That means around that time, um, like I said, I've only like speak Spanish, so I didn't understand them. They didn't understand me. So my mom had to teach me how to speak English, and um sooner and sooner when I got in progress and when I fully understand English, um all the Spanish words that I've known, I've lost them all, but now I barely know some in this time, and I just felt like that little piece of me that made me me, that it was just like a chip off the old block that I was, but eventually went away.
Right. So you basically pretty much forgot how to speak, which pretty much symbolizes like you losing that part of you that like spoke that language.
Yes.
Mm. All right. Let's move on to the chorus, which like appears like if I'm not mistaken, the chorus appears multiple times throughout the song.
Um, you could you could say something like that. Yeah, I guess.
Mm. All right. Alright, so I had to change my voice to be heard, swap my dreams for their words. 17 hearts broke mine in two, skull halls that I barely made it through. But I still play under open skies with a soccer ball and a fire in my eyes. Yeah, I've been knocked down, but I still rise. That's a really good flow you have there for the chorus, I would say. And I would say like you did a pretty good job on that. Like again, I'm like only a producer, not really like a lyric maker. So like just for like a lyricist, from a lyricist perspective, like they wouldn't really think this is great, but like at least to me, like I hope you know, Emerald, that like you have someone that actually appreciates this type of stuff, because like it's something that I like can't do, because Like, I'm not a lyricist by any means. All right, like I only create beats. I only like mix loops together to create music, and that's my thing. And
Yeah.
lyricists, they can do whatever they want, like with that. And so, yeah, like I appreciate the work that you put into this, dude. Um, so I had to change my voice to be heard, swap my dreams for their words. 17 hearts broke mine in two, school hearts that I barely made it through, but I still play under open skies with a soccer ball and a fire in my eyes. Yeah, I've been knocked down, but I still rise. So this chorus, it's basically uh, what it basically is. It's, at least to me, it's like it's the complete embodiment of like when you get knocked down, but you like rise up again and again. Like no matter what happens, you will still like keep attacking your goal. You will keep on pressing on, and that's good. That's a good thing. Swap my dreams for their words. What did you mean by that in that line?
Um. So what I meant by this. So I'm gonna say it again. So what I mean by words, like about that line, like people's um people's dreams. Like some people would like to see or would like to think that they want this person to understand them, or at least like how to say it, or at least like accomplished. And so what I'm trying to say is that I had to set my dreams for the words. So I basically had to like I basically had this one dream that I wanted, but instead of that, I had to like change it into something that people wanted to see, and I had to accept that. I had to contribute with that because um life isn't fair, and I know that for
Yeah.
sure. But this is something I've been going through, and I've had to do it. I had no choice.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, So it's basically this whole song. It's not just like part. Like the whole song is basically a reflection of what has happened to you in your past. Am I correct?
Yes,
Mm.
all these all these events are basically in my timeline. Like we have three simple terms: present, past, and future. And this song, it resembles the past when I was a little when I was a little toddler by then.
Yeah, yeah. I see. Sorry. Give me a sec. Yep. See you later, mom. Oh. Anyways, I'm back.
All right.
All right. So I still play under open skies with a soccer ball and a fire in my eyes. Yeah, I've been knocked down, but I still rise. Like again, as I've said before, like forgive me if I keep repeating myself, but like I can't get this through to you enough. Like it is the embodiment of like getting knocked down, but you still rise back up. Like it's a good thing to. It's a good mindset to have when like you're um like for example, like if life knocks you down, you always gotta like keep yourself going and like pushing on.
Yeah, like I've heard from many people, and especially especially when I used to play wrestling, my coach, we had this assembly. He said that even though I've got taken down by a opponent, I would never go down that easily. I would just get up and get ready to face it again. Like I'm that one thing you can't that you can't get rid of.
Sorry to interrupt.
um, yeah. Oh, break. Oh, forget
You
about that.
you're good.
I stubbed my toe.
Oh,
Break. Oh. Please don't turn. Please don't record that and turn it into a compilation.
I will try my best not to do that.
I try my best not to do that. It's crazy. Anyways, all right. Let's move on to like the next part of the song. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Yeah, lost. Oh, no.
All right. Look, it's verse 2. Baseball games and playground fights. Harassed by names I won't recite. Tried to smile, but it felt like glass. Time moved forward, but the pain would last. Now my blood runs high with sugar and heat, but I walked through it all, never faced defeat. A kid who learned how to bend, not break. How to find peace in every ache. All right, so like going into diving deeper into this verse. Baseball games and playground fights. Harassed by names I won't recite. Tried to smile, but it felt like glass. That specific, that's third line in that specific verse. What does that mean?
Try to smile, but for like glass. Yeah. That one means that I would even though I felt pain, I would still smile, so that way it doesn't, so that people doesn't know my don't know my pain, they'll get concerned or help me with anything, because I don't want them to interfere with
Yeah, yeah,
anything of mine, and I just don't want them to interfere, so that way they would get hurt or anything. I don't want that. So that's why I intend to smile. I intend to not show the pain or the fear to anyone.
yeah, yeah. Like I have to say I kind of relate to that a bit because like about like 90% of the time I always like have a smile on my face and I never usually show my true emotions much, but like it's sure it's nice to actually feel those emotions, but like when like you usually see me like you'll probably like see me like well, like smile in front of camera oh willing like but like like under that is like an actual mindset where like we're just existing and we're questioning why we're even still here in the first place, if you get what I mean. and it's just a confusion of emotion with some people, and those then that group includes me because like I don't like I'm not there's a difference between like actually being depressed and not wanting help, also and there's also a difference with like actually being confused with your emotions and like hey like how do I feel this emotion or like how do I get mad because like I'm stoic all the time, and whenever I get mad there's a deep internal conflict within me asking why am I feeling like this or like why does this emotion exist within me. So that line is like a perfect example. Frick! Ah! I'm fine. That line is very frick. Ah! Um, perfect example. Did bro just mute me?
Yes, I mean you because you're in pain.
um, yeah, I feel like that line is a perfect example of that. So moving on. Time moved forward, but the pain would last. Now my blood runs high with sugar and heat, but I walk through it all, never face defeat. A kid who learned how to bend, not break, how to find peace in every ache. So that final line in verse 2, how to find peace in every ache. Could you elaborate on that again?
So to inform that line, it actually means that um how to find peace in every ache. Every ache, we all know that ache is a type of pain that we all feel in our body, and 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 peace is something that peace is the opposite. Man, stop the spirituality, vi kan man doon na.
That's what I good at this. Okay, continue.
So how to find peace in every ache. Because that means that that how to find peace in every ache. That specific line is
I'm fine. Please continue.
so how to find peace in every ache. It always means to like to like even though I feel the pain on the peace wants to dominate itself and wants to doesn't want to feel the defeat. It always wants to stand up and strive through.
Right. Yeah.
As for a guy like me, I I do not um I do not choose defeat. I don't like being beaten or defeat. My brother. Oh,
Think fast, Choco Nuts. Bro, are you kidding me? Bro. It, frick you.
Dookie P.
Screw you. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Anyways.
So when I see you tomorrow, I'm gonna do something to you.
Okay, bro.
Ándale.
Frick.
Hola, pobrecito.
Shut it. All right, let's move on to the pre-chorus. From Spanish roots to English sounds, from speechless fears to battlegrounds, I'm still learning who I'm meant to be, but I'm proud of the journey that made me me. All right, this is pretty good. Pretty good. From Spanish roots to English sounds, it symbolizes how you transition from like speaking Spanish and not understanding English to like actually speaking English and actually like understanding it, but also at the cost of forgetting like how to speak Spanish. Am I right?
Yes.
And then
I
this
don't.
next one, uh, from speechless fears to battlegrounds. What does that mean?
So what that means is speechless feels. So I'm always so when I'm like bullied or something like that, I'm always afraid to use my own voice and to stand up. Not not because I want to get in trouble, or not, but because I don't want to. Because I don't want to see the change in me. I don't want to I don't want to see what I'm actually capable of doing.
Yeah. Is bro good?
Yeah, I'm good.
So like being proud of the dream that made me me. That's a good line to have in like the pre-chorus because like obviously it says like you mean what it says on like the paper. Like I'm proud of a journey that made me me. Like you're not really ashamed of like, everyone. Uh, anyways, like being proud of a journey that made you like you because like some people are proud of like what they've done to like to achieve their goal and some people aren't, but there is that in between where they're still trying to find themselves and that's totally okay. And but getting back to the actual topic, being proud of the journey that made you you is quite literally something to be proud about, because like you've gone all this way and yet you're still here. It reminds me of that one like to all those who play Undertale. There's this one line where they say, like when you're looking in the mirror, it says, I can't really remember it much, but from what I do remember, it does say, it's you after, even after all of it, it's still you, because it's literally what it says on paper and like online. Because through all of it, you're still here through all of the bad things and the good things that happen to you, no matter what. Because like it's kind of like a message to like the listener that like, hey, I'm proud of you for what you've done, or like for example, like a parental figure talking to their child or whatever. Like I'm proud of you for what you have accomplished in your life. And that's something really good to have in like a song like this. And then I see in the bottom portion of the lyrics, like is the chorus. Like I had to change my voice to be heard. It's basically the exact same thing as the chorus we reviewed earlier, yes.
Yes.
And like could we scroll down a tiny bit? If we could, please. As a part of review. And then we have the bridge. Maybe I don't speak perfect, but every word is earned through pain, through change, through every lesson learned. That's a good bridge to add in before the final chorus, because like it's pretty much like summing everything up, and then just acceptance of like who you are. Because the first two lines of the bridge, maybe I don't speak perfect, but every word is earned. What I think that symbolizes is that like sure, I may not speak perfect, but like that's who I am, and like you just gotta deal with it. Or because like no matter what you say, I won't care, or like I won't give a crap. And then the third line, through pain, through change, through every lesson learned. It's based it's in my opinion, it's basically like a reflection through like everything that's happened, through every change that's occurred throughout your life, and then like through every lesson that you have quite literally learned. Like because like for example, like like people who admire you for like um I'm saying like, oh, like I admire you because you like learned your lesson, like from because you learned your lesson from a wrong that you did, if you get what I mean. And like that's a really good thing to have in your bridge. So I'm just gonna read off the bridge respectfully. So maybe I don't speak perfect, but every word is earned through pain, through change, through every lesson learned. And then comes in the final chorus, which is the chorus that ends off the song. And that is pretty much it, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh yeah. I had to change my voice to be heard. I'm not sure my words. 17 no's, 1,000 tears, but I'm still standing through the years. Soccer dreams and baseball nights had a fighter's heart that still ignites. Yeah, I've been knocked down, but I still rise, and every scar is a part of you. And like, and the main line that basically forms the entire title for this song, and every scar is a part of the view. Um, like what would that like main line be? Like what does that
So
mean?
so
And every
every
scar is a
scar
part of you.
so every scar is part of the view. So a scar, the definition of the scar means even though you felt the pain, even though it goes away, it's still there with you. So everything in my past that I've dealt with. That is pain, and that thing I can never escape it. It's always stuck with me in my life. David Scars is part of the view. That's what it means. So so from my view, David Scars are part of the view.
Yeah, so like it's basically a way of saying like screw this. Like so be it. Like if I have scars because like every scar is part of the view that you see me as. But you yeah, yeah. But yeah. Like is it okay if I could read the entire thing? Like from start to finish, if you don't mind?
Yes, I don't mind
So
that.
just to summarize this entire stream. Alright. Um, let's start. Every Scar is a Part of You by Emerald0223. Alright. Verse 1. I was 4 years old with curls to my knees, running through the yard like the wind through the trees. Then the scissors came down and the hair hit the floor, but that wasn't the only change knocking at my door. My stomach in knots, pain I couldn't explain. Doctor said my insides had twisted again. I didn't know the words for the things I felt. Only Spanish on my tongue, but English was dealt. They said say they are, but it just wouldn't come. Therapist talking, but I felt so numb. I learned a new language to make them see, but I lost a piece of the old me. And then I had to change my voice to be heard, swap my dreams for their words. 17 hearts broke mine in two, school halls that I barely made it through. But I still play under open skies with a soccer ball and fire in my eyes. Yeah, I've been knocked down, but I still rise, and every scar is a part of the view. Verse 2, baseball games and playground fights, harassed by names I won't recite. Tried to smile, but it felt like glass. Time moved forward, but the pain would last. Now my blood runs high with sugar and heat, but I walked through it all, never faced defeat. A kid who learned how to bend, not break, how to find peace in every ache. So, like, in those last two lines, I want to mention verse 2, like, it's basically a lesson that, signifying, like, a lesson that you have learned, right? Like, hey, like, I've learned how to like form myself over like the obstacle and not end up completely breaking the moment you see it. And like for example, like when you see an obstacle, like you have to think in your head, like you have to think in your head, like how am I going to get past this obstacle instead of actually having like a bad mindset, like, oh, I'm too tired to do this, so I'll just quit. That's not something you can do in this situation. And then how to find peace in every ache. So everything happens in your life. Like life is unfair, but there is still like solace in your life that you can find. There's always opportunities around in your life that you can find peace in and tranquility. And then the pre-chorus, from Spanish roots to English sounds, from speechless fears to battlegrounds. I want to ask, what does the second line in the pre-chorus mean? From speechless fears to battlegrounds.
So speeches feels to battlegrounds means that we all know battlegrounds are where people have to fight for each other, and so from speeches fields to battlegrounds means I I don't speak up for myself against other opponents.
Right. So it's basically like a transition from like your fear of like speaking up and actually protecting the ones you love, and then like transitioning into a point in your life where you're actually confident and like helping the people like you love and defending them. If Like if I'm getting it right.
Yes.
All right. Nice. I'm still learning who I'm meant to be, but I'm proud of the journey that made me me. I'm still learning who I'm meant to be is a very good line because, like, sure you've already like learned about yourself, but you can still there's still so many opportunities in the world where you can learn more about yourself. Like you can like for example if you're workouting and you like start to get big muscles like that's when you have that moment in your life where like you actually like learn a few things about yourself like for example like again as I'm workouting and you see like improvement in your muscle growth that means that you've actually um seen improvement like and your hard work is actually paying off. And then obviously I'm proud of the journey that made me me. Like as I've said before, like you gotta be and you know, some people may or may not care about this, like but like here's a message to like everyone. And I mean everyone. Um like always be proud of the journey like that made you become who you are now because like if you don't you will struggle in life. I'm gonna tell you that right now because I mean even I don't know much about my own life but I'm still here because no matter what happened through my life like I am still alive. I am still fighting. I am still out there. So, and then the fine, no, it's the main chorus. Probably scroll down a tiny bit more if you could, please. And then every score is a part of the view. Uh, and then, and then the bridge. Like here's, maybe I don't speak perfect, but every word is earned through pain, through change, through every lesson learned. And then I had to change my voice to be heard, but I'll never change my worth. 17 no's, 1,000 tears. But I'm still standing through the years, soccer games and baseball nights, and a fighter's heart that still ignites. Yeah, I've been knocked down, but I still rise, and every scar's a part of the view. And like as an explanation again, like I may be repeating myself, but like I just have to get this through to everyone. Maybe I don't speak perfect, but every word is earned. Like so like sure I don't speak perfect, but like so be it. Through pain, through change, through every lesson learned, it's a reflection of what's been going on. Like through pain, through change, through every lesson learned. That's the three main things that have been reflected on throughout the entire song. And then 17 knows 1,000 tears. I'm guessing that um reflects on like the pain and anguish that has taken place.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
I know they don't actually on this, but 17 knows 1,000 tears. What that means is there's always a yes to that question. There's always a no to that question. And there's different questions. There's different questions. I will always say yes or no to. But this one that I'm specifically talking about is um about is about like how it's about is about the affection between one person and another. So I've had that, but um 17 no's and I had 1,000 tears.
Right. So that explains like that line. So like 17 knows 1,000 tears. That basically symbolizes like like rejection in terms of relationship.
Not rejection of terms of relationship, but rejections um of love.
Mm,
Like
mm,
um like how there was like there was how there's one boy and like the girl he asked his girl to be his girlfriend, but there's two answers, two questions that she either say no or yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel you there. Um, but I'm still standing through the years. Like as you, like in my opinion, like if you, like we all age, right? Like I'm gonna be like turning 16 in like 3 months. But like birthday. Um, what the hell? Anyways, like, but I'm still standing through the years. It's a progression of like aging, and like I'm still standing. Like I'm still standing better than I ever did. Looking like a cruiser, feeling like a little. But like, yeah, like, but I'm still standing through the years, which basically symbolizes like I'm still here. Like I'm growing older, but I'm still present in this world. Soccer dreams and baseball nights, and a fighter's heart that still ignites. Soccer dreams and baseball nights that reflects your passion for like. Sorry. What does that represent? Like soccer dreams and baseball nights.
So so I would when I was a kid, the first sport that I played was soccer, and what I mean by dreams was that every dreams comes with lights. So every time I play soccer, it's always by lights. But for baseball, since I was playing baseball more than soccer, I've always played baseball for my whole life. Like when I was like I'll say 6 or 7, and I continued soccer when I was like I think 4 years old to 5 years old. I can't
Right.
remember, but 7 years old to 14 years old right now. That's how long I've been playing baseball, and every time practice is during the day, but every game
Right.
is during the night.
Mm, baseball nights. Oh. Yeah, I feel you there. And a fire's heart that still ignites. That, so like if so like I'm gonna tell this everyone. So like imagine like a torch in Minecraft, and you somehow manage to add a mod into Minecraft where, which is really stupid by the way, but like you somehow managed to burn out the freaking torch, and then like say that torch goes on in time for like 20 years, and another person comes up to it and tries to ignite it, and it lights. That's basically representation of like how like your fire is still going strong even though all this time has passed. So like it's basically resilience in a sense. And yeah, I've been knocked down, but I still rise. And every scars are part of a view, which pretty much ends off the song there. And my final words, like for the song, like my final judgment, I think that the lyrics are very well formatted, but like that's just coming from me, okay? But you can choose to take my word for it or not. Um, I don't really care. But what matters most is if you think it's good, and it doesn't really matter much of like how everyone else views it. It's just a matter of how you see it. Right? I want you to know that, okay? Because like it's your overall, it's your song that you're making. I'm just helping you out on this. All right?
Hmm.
But in my opinion, it looks good. if you think it's good, then that's good. But if you think it's bad, then that's bad. But like, yeah, like I think it's good. So hopefully that'll give you some motivation to actually keep working on this little project of yours, and hopefully once this live goes out to your channel, hopefully it can actually inspire you to keep on going and going. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it, right?
Hmm.
All right. Yeah. Um. All right, everyone. That is gonna be it from me. That that's gonna be it from me and Emerald0223. And yeah, we
So
will.
yeah, so we basically covered up the lyrics,
Uh,
but we still need the foundation of the instrument. So we'll do that another time.
yep.
That's that's basically the wrap of the live. And hope God and hope pray to God that hope this teaches you a lesson that this is your life, your perspective that you're seeing. Not this is our life we're seeing from our perspective, not other people's judging ours.
Yep.
For people out there, please don't be discriminated by people judging you. You are yourself. You made yourself.
Yeah. The only person that can keep you down is yourself. Okay. Like I want
And
you. Like we both want you all to know that,
mhm,
because the only person that can keep you down is quite literally yourself,
yeah,
and you're pushing
there are
yourself down, and that's not good.
yeah there are many obstacles that get in your way to stop you. But there is one big obstacle that will mostly drag you down, and that's you. Sometimes you have to let go of that or pass it or face it. That's part of life. Like I said before, life isn't fair, but sometimes life doesn't go the way we plan it to be. And that's basically a wrap of the life.
And that
We This is the end of the lyrics. We'll do another live about the foundational beats and instrumental. But so far, God love for the peace for you guys,
yep. God
and see you on another life. Peace.